Can you hear me?
I'm ready, man.
And welcome in live to Anderson University Annie Tribble Court. As this afternoon, the Lady Trojans will take on the Lady Queens University team from Charlotte, North Carolina. They're the Royals. That's their mascot. And, well, we got a good one for you here. You may see, we'll let you know, we may have a school record. Matter of fact, I can promise you probably during this game we'll have another school record broken. And without further ado, I'd like to bring alongside me the voice of your Trojans, Brad Poore.
Thank you, Frank, and good afternoon. And we do welcome you to beautiful Anderson University. And we're looking forward tonight to a ball game between our AU Lady Trojans and the Royals of Queens. I can tell you that tonight AU will start Alexa Mollenhauer. She's a guard, a sophomore, 5'11", from Lindale, Texas. Ace Easter, number 22, a guard, a redshirt junior from Maiden, North Carolina. Number 23, Madison Baggett, a guard, a sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama. At forward is Alexis Dillard, chasing that all-important record tonight. She is a forward, a graduate student, 5'11", from Taylor, South Carolina. And rounding out the starting five is number 32, Kaylee Kopernick. She is a forward, a senior, 5'9", from New Bern, North Carolina. And I think at this time we're preparing for the national anthem, so we will pause for that. And that was our beautiful national anthem. As we prepare now for the introduction of the starting lineups, and Frank, it's good that we had a game so quick after the Wednesday night game to turn around and have a Saturday game, because looking back on it, our girls shot 18 for 55, but if we'd have made a third of those shots, that would have been a very good basketball game for us.
That's right. We just couldn't get them to drop, and some of that could have to do with the fact that they were probably playing tight. When you're playing the number 8 ranked team in the country, you're going to play tight. And they probably learned from it. It's kind of like what you and I referred to in the football broadcast booth as a head slap.
Right.
Except they were playing the number 8 team in the country.
Exactly correct.
You know? And I think we got our chances in this game. We come in averaging 70 points a game, Queens 66. One thing that concerns me a little bit, they're shooting 31% on from three-point range, and we're shooting 27%. But they're 3 of 4 this year, 0-2 in the conference. we're 6-3 and 1-1 in the conference, and that one loss we had was, as you said, to Carson Newman this past Wednesday.
Well, and it's a way to get that bad taste out of your mouth, and we may have been a little fatigued, and we may have, because they were coming off of a trip to Tampa that made their way back up to Young Harris and also up into North Carolina to play. And it is exam time. So there's a lot on these young ladies and young men's minds. But hopefully today we can right the ship and get a win, as our outstanding public address announcer, Kevin Selman is addressing the crowd now, and we are close to tip-off as Queens comes off the bench first, and they are followed by the Lady Trojans. And we're going to have basketball for you momentarily, and couldn't think of a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
That's right. The good thing is, I think we with women's and men's, we got a very good chance to come away with two victories this afternoon. Queens is just not, on paper, they're just not quite as good, and we got them at home right here.
Exactly correct. Herring Wang will jump for Queens, and she will jump against Alexis Dillard. The referee sets, the toss is up, and it's controlled to Ace Easter. Ace gets it to Madison Baggett. Madison will set the offense now as Queen comes out in a man-to-man. Ball's up to Kerpick. Kerpick gets it to Ace Easter on the right wing. Looking inside to Alexa Dillard. Alexa dumps it back.
Good shot.
This is Kerpick off of a good baseline move. 2-0 AU Lady Trojans. Good start to the game, Frank.
Good start. They're playing with confidence tonight. The coach looks kind of calm, he's loose. The girls look loose during warm-ups.
They certainly did. Here's a drive to the basket by Lade Aljapoa. And that's a 2-2 tie as we approach the 9-minute mark of the first quarter. Ace Easter will drive to the free throw line. She gets it over to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will go back to Ace, and Ace will shoot a three, and it is good. And a good start for the Lady Trojans. Ball's brought into the forecourt. I'm sorry, Frank.
That's okay. Lade is from Spain, and, of course, Wang is from China.
Yes. Caitlin Moore brought it into the forecourt. And now we're going to have a kicked ball, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Queens. Lavia will set it in. The ball is stolen by Madison Baggett. Madison drives with the right hand. Off no good. Rebound Ace Easter. She brings it back out, waits on her teammates. Now she's going to drive, go up with the right hand, a little strong, fight for the ball, and the rebound there is by Wang. Wang gets the ball to Lavia. Lavia works it into the forecourt. She looks for the screen, gets it up high to Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore will work it to Madison McNeese. McNeese will look high, gets it to Lavia. Lavia goes to Wang, back to Lavia. This blocked by Ace Easter. Ace will now take the rebound, comes side the left-hand side of the court, stops, pops from the wing. 20-footer is good.
Beautiful shot.
And we have started hot, Frank.
Yes, we have.
7-2 Lady Trojans, just under 8 minutes in the first quarter.
Wow, look it out into the basket.
Yes. Here's a drive on the baseline by Queens. That was Maddie McNeese. She gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will get it now to Madison Baggett. Madison will move to the left side. She waits. She gets it to Alexa Dillard at the free throw line. Puts it on the floor. Drives. Right-hand shot. Is no good. Rebound. And the ball is brought into the forecourt by Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore will get it into the post to Wang. Wang puts a baseline move on Dillard, and she's able to score 7-4 as we approach the 7-minute mark. Fast pace, Frank.
Yes, it is.
Queens is in a man-to-man, and we're going to have our first whistle of the night. It's going to be on the floor, and it's going to be a call in the post, and that is going to be on Queens.
Tell you what, Dillard's got her hands full tonight. She's getting beat to death under that basket right now.
Absolutely. Fouls on Mindy McNeese. Wang will sit down now for Queens, and in the game is Lauren Fields. Lauren is a 6'1" freshman from Nashville, Tennessee. And off the inbounds, Alexis Mollenhauer puts it in, 9-4, 6:50 now left. Queens now sets the offense, goes to Fields. Fields holds, waits for some help, drives right side, gets it to Moore. Moore now drive to the elbow, gets it to the right side. This is Adeyu. That shot is off. Rebound, Alexis Dillard. She gets it ahead to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer shoots, scores. And we're running the floor at a much faster pace than we did on Wednesday night. Girls have come out strong.
2 more defensive rebounds, and Dillard will own the school record for defensive rebounds.
And that's outstanding. Caitlin Moore with the three-point shot is no good. It's rebounded by Mollenhauer. She brings it up herself, works it to the right side. Now will reverse and go back to the middle. Gets it to Madison Baggett. Madison dribbles, works to the left side, gets it on to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer stops, shoots, short, rebound there by Caitlin Moore. She gets it into the forecourt to Mindy McNeese. It's quickly at Lavea. Lavea will hold. Lavea will now come with the left hand back to the top of the key, set the offense. This is Adeyu. Adeyu drives, shoots, scores. 11-6, 5:20 mark of the first period. Madison Baggett into the forecourt. Queens is in a man. They get it inside to Dillard, and that is a mismatch that I think we could take much advantage of, Frank.
Yes, we can, and they know it. We know it. Coach knows it.
That's right. Look for us to go to that. Queens now runs a little bit of a weave on the outside. This is Lavea. Lavea gets it to Adeyu. Adeyu shoots. It's off. No good. Madison Baggett falls. Did a great job maintaining possession of the ball.
Just kept dribbling.
Alexis Dillard at the top of the key, gets it over to Mollenhauer on the right side. Inside to the post, like we said, to Dillard. Dillard goes over the right hand, and it's good. As we approach the 4:25 mark, 15-6, AU Lady Trojans. Queens gets it into the forecourt. This is Fields. Fields holds at the elbow. Now she'll decide to shoot. It's off, no good. Fight for the rebound there. Caitlin Moore had it, but it was rebounded by Baggett. Baggett got it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer gets it to Kirprick. Kirprick over to Ace Easter. She's going to shoot the three. It's going to be a little strong. Fight for the rebound. Kirprick got it. Back to Ace Easter. Now to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will pull it out. Alexis Mollenhauer holds it there. Gets it to Ace Easter. Over to Dillard. Dillard looks to get it into the post. There was a double team there, and it was stolen. Now the ball's worked into forecourt to Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore works it down the left side for Queens. She gets it to Fields. Fields turns. Gets it quickly to Lavea. Lavea kicks it out. This is Caitlin Moore with a three. No good. Rebound backside by Ace Easter. She brings it into the forecourt. She's going to attack the rim, and it's going to be a charge. And she thought she had an opportunity for a right-handed shot, and that's kind of one of those decisions you have to make, Frank. She has pulled it out in this game, but it's good that she's being aggressive. We have a timeout on the floor with 3:23 left in the first period. Your Lady Trojans 15, Queens 6. This is AU basketball. And we're back with you now. 3:23 left in the first period. 15-6, Lady Trojans. Give you a little bit of a paint a picture for you. Queens is in a navy blue with gold numbers. AU's in the gray with gold numbers. They work the ball. Queens, that is. This is Eanes. Eanes' shot is up. It's no good. Rebound by Kirprick. Kirprick will get it to Baggett. Baggett will move it down the left side of the court. Baggett to Kirprick. Kirprick to Easter. Easter gets it up high to Dillard. Dillard looks to Baggett. We are looking to get the ball into the post. We do there to Dillard. Dillard's up with a shot and good. That is a mismatch height-wise. It's a mismatch physically. And Alexis doing a good job getting open.
I will tell you, I missed a defensive rebound by Dillard. She now is tied with Brianda Shannon with 519 total rebounds, defensive rebounds in the career. The next one will break the school record.
Okay, something to anticipate there and to celebrate. That's a big accomplishment by the young lady. And
519 rebounds.
You got to work hard to get that many rebounds on the college level, on any level.
Yep.
Queens will inbounds the ball. It'll be Caitlin Moore inbounding for the Royals. She gets it in, gets it to Madison Blacknick. Blacknick's shot, no good. Rebound Queens, saves it inbounds, but it's taken there by Madison Baggett. Madison will move it. She kicks it to Ace Easter in the corner. Ace gets inside to the post to Dillard. Dillard up, shot no good. That shot returned, and it is good.
We can make that all night long if they don't make adjustments.
We have a definite advantage in the post tonight. Or this afternoon, I must say. The Royals have it. And that was Caitlin Moore. She went to drive to the left side, and in doing so, she traveled with the basketball. And we got wholesale changes here for the Lady Trojans. In the game now for the Trojans is going to be Hannah Hodges. Also is going to be in the game is Erica Martin. I'm getting to them as quick as I can, ladies and gentlemen. We also have Jasmine Rayner in the game. And Taylor Hare. Madison Baggett was the only one that stayed in, and now the ball has got down into the post, and that's Hannah Hodges, and she scores from the post. Here's a steal by Erica Martin. Erica's going to work. She stops, pumps, good. We are on fire.
Yes, we are. It's good to see these reserves, if you will, get some quality playing time.
It is.
With this kind of lead, it shows a lot of class by our coach, too, to let them play.
Sure. They work hard, too. Here's a shot from the left side of the court by Lauren Fields. It was very long. The rebound there was to Erica Martin. Erica's going to get it to Madison Baggett. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. That's Casey Ketchum. Casey Ketchum gets the ball over to the wing. Here's a shot by Jennifer Bollinger. It's in and out, no good. Queens moves into the forecourt. This is Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore gets it to Mandy McNeese. She'll get it to the elbow to Victoria Robinson. Back over to McNeese. McNeese stops, shoots, scores. That's a three-pointer. 20 seconds left in the first period. 23-9. AU Lady Trojans, and I believe we're going to hold it for one shot here. This is Jasmine Rayner. Jasmine Rayner is going to get it and is to drive to the basket off the give and go to Malika Green, and it was out and no good. Had a clear look at the basket. Man. It was just a little hard.
That's right. Had two clear looks, two different players.
And now we're going to have 3.5 seconds with Queens having to go the length of the court. It's gotten into the forecourt to Lauren Fields. The shot is no good. And at the end of the first period of play, a frantic first period of play, it's the AU Lady Trojans 23. It is the Royals of Queens 9. You are listening to Anderson University Basketball. And we haven't received any stats for the entire quarter yet, but with 3:23 remaining, we were 7 of 12 from the court.
That's right. Queens was only 3 for 10.
And that says a lot about our defense. We're going to stay with pretty much the same lineup. Jasmine Rayner gets it into the forecourt. She'll get it to Malika Green. She drives, shoots off the side of the backboard, but she is fouled there on the floor. Thank you. And for the quarter, I guess you can see we were 11 of 20, Frank.
That's right. Queens was 4 of 14.
Here's the first shot by Malika Green, and it is good. 24-9.
We out-rebounded him 13-6 in the first period.
Second shot is up and good. Nice free throws there. Good form for the sophomore from Greenville, South Carolina, hailing out of Malden High School. Here's Queens, looks to drive, nothing's there. The ball will be kicked over to Moore. Moore gets it to Adeyu. Adeyu will hold, gets it to Wang, who's back in the game now. Wang drives, tries to go up with the left hand, but she's going to be fouled there. That's going to be on Hannah Hodges. I really expected to see Herring Wang back in the game sooner in the first period, the way Alexa was dominating into the post, and Wang seems to be the one that's doing the best job defending her. First shot by Wang is up and good, 25-10. Just getting started at the 9:25 mark. If you're out and about and somebody's listening to this that you know, you may want to come on over and enjoy the rest of this one and enjoy the men's game as well. The rebound on the second one is to Erica Martin. Ball has gotten inside. It's taken there by Queens. This is Kristen Eanes. Kristen Eanes gets it quickly to Caitlin Moore, who gets it to inside to Wang. Wang holds there, gets it to Adeyu. Adeyu will try to drive, but she took an extra step. She traveled on the play. It'll be a turnover back to the AU Trojans.
That's twice they've traveled with the ball.
And that just tells you we're just being a little bit quicker defensively, getting to where we need to be. And it's causing them to have some expediency, and that's not a good thing. Hannah Hodges hits for AU. As now Queens works it into the forecourt. This is Kaylin Moore. Kaylin Moore gets it to Wang at the elbow. The shot from the elbow is up and no good. Rebounds fought forward, comes out to Rayner. Rayner gets it ahead. It's driven to the basket. Here's the shot. It's off, no good. That was by Hodges. Hodges now off the rebound by Erica Martin, and Erica puts it home. Caitlin Moore slows it down, calls a play, gets it to Adeyu. Adeyu gets it to Blacknick. Blacknick gets it to Wang at the elbow. Wang clears out now, wants to drive. Now she's looking to kick it, and she traveled. Not a lot of movement by Queens on the offensive side.
Not a lot.
And we are right at the 8-minute mark of the second quarter, 29-10, AU Lady Trojans. Rayner drives. She got the ball to Casey Ketchum. It was knocked away, but it was retained there by Michaela Green. Shot by Green is up, and it is good. And now Queens will bring it into the forecourt. I think they're wanting to slow it down just a little bit. This is Adeyu. Adeyu gets it to her left side to Blanknick. Blanknick gets it to Wang at the elbow. Wang holds. She will now kick it. This is Eanes. Eanes has it knocked out of bounds, and it will remain with Queens, as we're going to have wholesale changes now for Anderson University. We'll have 5 sit down, and the starting 5 will come back in. Mullenhauer, that's Dillard, that's Baggett, that's Blakeney, and that's Easter. And the ball is in bounds.
Good tough.
To Adeyu, and Adeyu's off her foot.
Good tough play by Dillard.
It was. She's very active in the post tonight. I got some thoughts on that I'll share when I get a chance. I think perhaps you'll agree. This is Madison Baggett into the front court, gets into Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer drives with the right hand. She's going to go all the way to the hole. Right-hander good. And Frank, what I was meaning was, I think Alexa was very frustrated the other night.
Yes.
With the fact that the ball wasn't going down and she was making plays. And I think that she's come out with a lot more determination. And probably the last couple of days of practice has a lot to do with how she's playing tonight. There's a block by Kirprick, and it's retained by Alexis Dillard. It's thrown the length of the court to Mollenhauer. It's off Mollenhauer's hands and out of bounds, and it'll go to Queens.
It's like a wide receiver trying to run with the ball before they get possession of it.
Yep. They want to go up with the ball because they are defenders there, but you gotta haul it in to begin with. Queens brings it in. This is LeVayu. LeVayu will get the ball to Wang. Wang back to LeVayu. LeVayu to Wang. Wang works on Dillard. She stops with the right hand. The short rebound, Alexa Mollenhauer. Alexa will move it to the middle of the court with the left hand. Now she gets it over to Easter. Easter will work inside to Kirprick. Kirprick will spin, go up with the left hand. No good. Rebound Dillard up, and she is fouled. Boy, Alexa Dillard is playing with, she's playing with some passion tonight.
Yes, she is.
And I think the whole team's feeding off of it.
They are.
Alexa will go to the line for two.
You know, the other night after being down by 32 or 33 points, we finished. We only got beat by 16 points the other night.
We really did, and it was a three-pointer late. It was a 13-point game at one point, and that's just a testimony to Coach Barbary and the job he's doing.
That's right.
Alexa's first shot is up. It rattles around and comes out. 33-10, 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Second shot is up, and it is good for Alexa Dillard. And now Queens will move it into the forecourt. This is Kaylin Moore. Kaylin Moore gets it to Adayu. Adayu will get it over to LeVayu. The ball's gotten outside to Eanes. Eanes now works it inside to Wayne. Wayne loses control. And as she loses control, Madison Baggett went after the rebound. Wang fell on top of her, and that will be a foul.
We're on pace for a 100-point game for the Lady Trojans.
I tell you right now, I don't know if we're watching a version of the Lady Lakers or if we're watching the AU Trojans here. We are running the floor well.
Yes, we are.
Madison Baggett working hard. Gets it to Easter. Easter works to the right side. Now she'll give back to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer loses control. Ball's on the floor. It's gotten there. Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore gets it ahead. This is Adayu. She goes up. No good, and there is Dillard.
That's the record.
And that was an outstanding move to the basket by Madison Baggett as she had to go behind. She had to go behind her head.
Before we go to break, I'd like to say Alexis Dillard is now the record holder for the Lady Trojans for total defensive rebounds in a career. With that last rebound, now she has 520 defensive rebounds in her AU career, passing Breonda Shannon, who played here between 2009 and 2013. She also owns another record with 155 blocks in her career at Anderson University.
So congratulations to Alexa Dillard, and we congratulate her, and I'm sure everybody in the AU Trojan Nation and alumni do as well. 36-10, this is AU basketball. And as we return to action, there's no changes for either team. Queens will move it into the forecourt. Quick hands of Madison Baggett, knocked it away. As Kayla Moore tried to make a pass, this is at AU. She drives, she stops, and she hits off the backboard. 36-12. We're under 5 minutes till the half. Madison Baggett moves to the right side. Faked it to Easter, and Madison lost it, and she knew the second she let it go. She just looked at her hands.
Yeah, she did.
And, you can't falter on that. That's a hustle turnover, and you can't falter on that one. And now we move into the forecourt. Wayne goes up with the right hand. She is fouled, and it is good.
Just got our new stat sheets with 5:13 remaining in the second period. We are 15 for 28 from the field. Queens is 4 for 18.
Caitlin Moore did a good job controlling the ball, getting it to Wang. Wang spun in and hit the shot, drew the foul, but wasn't able to complete the three-point play as the free throw is off. Madison Baggett now moves it to Kirprick. Kirprick looks for Mollenhauer as she was cutting to the basket. Mollenhauer gets it back. Now she cuts and goes up with the right hand, and it's good. 38-14, Lady Trojans. As we approach the 4-minute mark until halftime. Queens moves it up top. This is Adayu. Adayu now is going to drive again. She goes up, she hits, she scored, and she is fouled.
Can't give up too many more of those.
And Ladi Adayu is very quick. She's very quick with her first step, and she's beating her defender to the basket. Kirprick will sit down for the Lady Trojans. As Kirprick sits down for the Lady Trojans, Adayu misses the shot. Now in the game for the Trojans is Taylor Hare. Madison Baggett works it to the left side, up top to Alexis Dillard. Alexis gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer gets it up to Hare. Hare will hold there. The ball's almost stolen. Baggett gets it back, goes inside. Good job by Alexis Dillard. Went up with a shot, missed it, followed it, got the rebound, and drew the foul. I can only guess, Frank, that they worked very hard on following their shots. They worked very hard on running the floor, on getting back on defense, and controlling the tempo in the last couple of days in terms of practice.
Right, they've done that tonight. This afternoon.
Sure. Dillard's first shot was good. It's 39-16 with 3:38 left. And now Wang's going to sit down for Queens, and she'll be replaced by Haley Cunningham. Haley is a 5'8" freshman. She's from Yorktown, Virginia. And now the Wade Hampton product. Alexa Dillard hits the second, and it's good. And now AU shows some pressure for the first time tonight. They break it. Queens now will drive. The ball is passed to the baseline to the cutter Adayu, and she was fouled there. And I believe the foul, if I'm not mistaken, was on Taylor Hare.
Her first, though.
14 fouls apiece. And just like the other night, a fairly well officiated ball game.
Yes, it is. Very well.
First shot was up and good. And Adayu will attempt to complete it. And the second shot is good. 40-18. 3:23 left. Now Queens will return the favor, and they will now show some pressure in the forecourt. It's broken by Madison Baggett. She gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer works up towards the top of the key, where she holds there. Looks to set the offense. Looks for a screen from Dillard. The ball is momentarily lost. It's picked up by Dillard. Dillard gets it to Mollenhauer. And Mollenhauer lost control for a minute, but it was knocked away by Caitlin Moore and out of bounds, and the ball will belong to the Lady Trojans. Easter will set to inbound the ball for the AU Trojans. Gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer's shot is up and no good. Easter followed the shot well, but her attempt was off, and now the ball has gotten ahead. That was Caitlin Moore trying to get the ball ahead to Eanes, and the ball was off in her hands and out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Trojans. 2:51 left. Alexis Dillard will inbound the ball. Gets it to Baggett. Baggett works it to the right side. Gets it to Easter. Easter looks for Mollenhauer. Finally gets it to her. Now the pass is stolen. Mollenhauer tried to get it to Baggett. It was stolen. And the shot is up by Kristen Eanes, who stole the ball. It is up and good. And the foul was on Madison Baggett. It's her first.
Well, we need to settle down and play like we were playing at the beginning of this ball game. We're going to get another wholesale substitution here in a minute.
All right. And Kristen Eanes did a good job hustling to fight through the screen to steal the ball initially. And now the press is back, but we get it to Easter, who gets it in the corner to Mollenhauer. She's going to take a shot. It's off, no good, and good hustle by Madison Baggett. Easter from the top of the key, three-pointer, no good. And the rebound. Goodness gracious, the rebound by Hare, and it rolled around, rolled off. No good, but she will go to the line as she was fouled. Outstanding effort. Taylor Hare will attempt the first shot. It's up, and it's good. Rolled around, couldn't make up its mind, and it finally decided to fall.
That's right.
We could have used a few of those the other night, right?
We could have.
And now the second shot will be attempted, and Taylor knocks that one down as well. 2:18 left. The Royals of Queens works it into the forecourt. This is Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore will get it quickly to Haley Cunningham. It's no good, and there's a rebound by Alexa Dillard. She gets it to Madison Baggett, who goes to the left side to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer dumps it inside. That was to Taylor Hare. It was off and no good. The ball rolls around. Taylor Hare shoots it once. It rolls around and comes out, but she follows it up with her own rebound.
She must be living right.
Yes. And it gives us a 44-21 lead. Minute 40 left. And that was a great job by Taylor Hare, disrupting the screen. Looks to get it to Mollenhauer. She wasn't expecting it. Went off Mollenhauer's back, and actually Alexis was there, but it got to her quickly, and it was off, and it'll go back to Queens. 1:30 left in the half. Caitlin Moore moves it to the right side. Caitlin will have it punched by Madison Baggett, but it's retained there by Dayu. Dayu will hold. Now she directs traffic at the top of the key, looking for somebody at the elbow, but goes to Caitlin Moore on the wing. Caitlin drives, kicks it out. This is going to be Haley Cunningham. Cunningham there's blocked, is taken by Baggett, and there's going to be a reach in as Madison tried to come up the court, and I believe that foul will be on Kristen Eanes. Both teams at 5 team fouls, and we are just under a minute, 59.7 seconds left. First shot by Madison. Little strong, rolls around. I think to prevent some foul trouble, Queens is going to sit down Haley Cunningham as well as number 12, Eanes. And in the game now is Melissa Blanknick, and also in the game is Madison Turlington. 55 seconds. Queens moves it into the forecourt, works it to the left side. This is a Dayu. She looks to drive, gets it to the elbow. Now she jumps it to the right side to LeVayu. LeVayu now gets it up to the elbow. This is Robinson. Robinson gets it inside.
Oh, wow.
She gets it to LeVayu, and LeVayu, who has been a presence in the post tonight for Queens, looking for some positives from the Royals of Queens. Adayu has been able to get into the post and draw a couple of fouls.
Dillard a little frustrated here.
Because I believe that was her second foul, right?
Right.
I don't know that Coach Barbary will pull her out. I think Alexa, being a graduate student and the experience, she'll know not to pick up a third foul in the next 36 seconds. We would hope. The next shot that is up by AU is good. AU will have the ball. There's about a 6-second differential between shot and play clock. Madison Baggett with the left hand. Works it to the top of the key. Now she gets it to Easter. Easter will get it to Mollenhauer. Back to Baggett. Baggett looks, gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer sets her feet, shoots. The three is good. 48-22. 13 seconds. And Queens moves it into the forecourt. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. This is Kaylin Moore. Kaylin Moore tries to drive, has it punched away. Now the ball is controlled. It's kicked out. Shot by LeVayu.
Wow.
Is good. And so we have come to the end of a frantic first half, but a positive first half for our Lady Trojans. It is the Lady Trojans 48. It is the Queens Royals 25. This is Anderson University basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Annie Tribble Court on beautiful, somewhat snow-covered. I think it's melting away, but we had a beautiful snow, and we welcome you inside. The Lady Trojans hold a 48-25 lead over the Queens Royals out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and we look for this to continue as we hope to pick up where we left off going into the second half. And Frank, your thoughts on the first half?
We dominated it. They must have worked on some things that they couldn't do the other night. However, I will say again, we were playing the number 8 team in the country, and that'll do it to you.
And I think we're a lot better basketball team, and I think with the more confidence this team garners, we're going to do very well.
That's right.
The ball is inbounded to Queens, and there's a quick whistle. Quick whistle. We're at the 9:59 mark. Only a second went off the clock. They stopped it, and they're inbounding the ball from the other side of the court. This is going to be Caitlin Moore. She's going to inbound the ball to Mindy McNeese. Mindy will work it to the left side. She gets it to Adayu. Adayu back to McNeese. Gets it to Wang. Wang's at the elbow. Gets it over to Adayu. Adayu goes back outside to Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore to LaVeille. Gets it over to Mindy McNeese. Here's a shot. That shot is by LaVeille. It's off, no good. Rebound to Queens. Goes over to Adayu, now into Wang. Wang challenges Dillard with the left hand, up and in.
That was an awkward-looking 2 steps she took.
Baggett gets it down in the short corner to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer takes a shot. It's no good. It's rebounded there by Mindy McNeese. Mindy McNeese will go inside to Wang. Wang challenges Dillard again. She kicks it up high to LaVeille. LaVeille's shot is up, and it is good. That's a three-pointer, and they've come out strong. It's an 18-point game.
We've got to settle down, Brad.
Well, I think they're attacking the post with the idea that if they collapse in the post, they're going to kick it outside and take their chances with the three-point shot. And there's one of those internal wars we talked about the other night in the post. Got a little physical. The foul's going to be on Adayu. Anderson University now gets the ball inside. This is Baggett to Dillard. Dillard gets it to Kirprick. Kirprick holds at the elbow, gets it to Baggett. Baggett gets it inside to Dillard. Dillard kicks it to the short corner to Mollenhauer. And now they're going to get a call for 3 seconds in the lane. I believe that was Alexa. Yeah. Had that foot in the lane, and they got her for it.
Sometimes you start, even when you're a player, you're watching the game.
Yeah.
And I know who you are exactly.
Yes. Adayu works the ball to LaVeille. Here's the shot. That shot is good. That's Sierra LaVeille. And they have come out red hot. 48-33, 8-minute mark of the third period. Madison Baggett gets it to Ace Easter. Easter holds, gets it to Dillard in the post. Dillard goes up with a left hand, shot, no good. Rebound, Dillard, good. Up, good. 50-33, we needed that.
Yes, we did. They came on strong with 3 3-pointers.
And now here's going to be a pass. The pass was from Caitlin Moore, and it was into LaVeille, and Ace Easter tried to attempt to steal the ball and got a little too physical, and the two collided. Another hustle foul. You can live with that.
That's right.
LaVeille gets it into Wang. Wang challenges Dillard again. Wang turns, left hand, shot, good.
That was a pretty shot there.
Well, it's a drop step. She'll drop step with that foot, turn, and it squares her whole body up, and she's able to get a good look at the basket. Madison Baggett drives to the right side and gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer now looks into the corner. That's Dillard. Dillard will get it back to Baggett. Baggett's three-pointer from the left side is off, no good. Rebound Mollenhauer gets it to Dillard. Dillard scores, and she fouls.
Fouled hard, too. She bounced back up.
Good basket. Good hustle, good ball movement. That's what you got to do. Dillard hit the two-point shot to make it 52-35. She will go to the free throw line in an attempt to complete the three-point play. Shot is up, and it's good. 53-35. Caitlin Moore drives to the basket. She drives underneath, goes up with the left hand. It rolls around. The rebound is going to be fought between Victoria Robertson and Alexis Dillard. It's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Lady Trojans. Kirprick gets it in to Baggett. This is Easter on the right side. Easter goes back up top to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer dribbles with the right hand, gets it to Baggett, almost stolen there by Caitlin Moore. Mollenhauer now has it back up top. Mollenhauer will try to drive. She does so, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Kirprick, no good. Rebound to the Lady Royals. That's going to be Adeyu. Adeyu works it to Mandy McNeese. McNeese gives it up and gets it right back. Ball goes up. It's off Queens, and it will belong to the Lady Trojans.
Good hustle play by the Lady Trojans, but we need to get some of these baskets to fall here. I think they came out here thinking they had this thing won, maybe. You know?
Yeah, you're going to go through stretches. And it's obvious Queens made some adjustments. They're heavily depending on the post, and Wang's done a good job making those shots. Adeyu sits down. In for her is Victoria Robinson for Queens. Ace Easter holds in the corner, makes the jump pass across the court to Madison Baggett. And Coach Barbary wants to call a timeout to discuss things over. We are just under 6 minutes. It's the AU Trojans 53. It's Queens 35. This is Anderson University basketball. And we're back. 5:59 left in the third period. 53-35, Lady Trojans. Mollenhauer will inbound the ball for Anderson University. Gets it to Madison Baggett. Gets it over to Ace Easter. Ace will drive with the right hand shot. Good. 55-35. Back up to a 20-point lead.
We're 22 of 48 for the game now.
Caitlin Moore gets the ball to Victoria Robinson. Gets it back to Moore. Moore shoots a three-pointer off, no good. Rebound Kirprick. Gets it to Madison Baggett. She'll move it down the right side of the court. Gets it to Ace Easter. Goes inside to the post. Good position by Dillard. Up. The shot was a little strong. Fight for it on the floor. Mollenhauer comes up with it. Shoots. It's a little bit short. Rebound there by LeVayu. LeVayu will push it to the right side into the forecourt for Queens. She gets the ball over to Moore. Moore gets it over to Mandy McNeese. It's out and no good, but the rebound comes off to Queens. This is Moore. Moore loses control as she tries to drive. She looks for help. She gets it. This is LeVayu. I beg your pardon, McNeese. McNeese got it to UVU. Ball's to Blakeney. Blakeney is now in the game. Here's a shot. That is up and good from the elbow. That's Sierra LeVayu with the shot for Queens. Madison Baggett works off of a screen from Dillard. Gets it to Kirprick. She's at the top of the key. Works it inside. That is an outstanding move.
Yes, it is.
Got it into the middle of the paint. Dillard, she went to the left hand and was able to put it in.
At the last break, she leads all scorers with 18 points, and that is 20.
She's having an outstanding game. The shot by the Royals, LeVayu, Sierra LeVayu, and she is fouled on the play, and she'll go to the free throw line. And we're going to have a timeout on the play, and it looks like we're going to have wholesale changes out of this timeout for Anderson University. We'll catch you up on that. It's AU 27, and it's, AU 57. It's Queens 37. This is Anderson University basketball. And we're back. Sierra LeVayu will attempt shot from the free throw line. The first one is out and no good. Anderson University had wholesale changes. We now have Erica Martin in the game. We have Jasmine Rayner in the game. We have Casey Ketchum in the game. Also in the game is Hannah Hodges. And to round it out, Michaela Green. So those are the wholesale changes for the Anderson University Trojans.
Alexis Dillard leads all scorers with 20. Alex Mullenhauer, 11.
And here is a long pass that is maintained by the Lady Trojans. Dangerous pass. It's held to the left side. We get it up to Rayner. Rayner's going to move it over to Casey Ketchum. Now there's a whistle away from the ball, and it's going to be a foul on AU. It's on Hannah Hodges. It was a push away from the ball. Queens is going to inbound the basketball to Caitlin Moore, and she'll move it into the forecourt as we jump back into what looks like a man-to-man. Adayu is back in for Queens. Gets it inside to the post. This is Moore. Moore shoots it, and the quick hands of Rayner knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain with Queens. Adayu will set to bring the ball in for Queens. She looks and gets it into Moore. Moore's looking to get it into the post. She does so to Victoria Robbins. She gets it back to Moore. Moore will shoot the three, and it's good.
They've outscored us 16-9 since the half.
And that was a good movement on the ball, and we're going to have a quick timeout now by Queens. 3:09, 57-41. This is Anderson University basketball. out of the 30-second timeout. Anderson University will get the ball in. It's stolen, but it was stolen, and the young lady for Queens, that's LeVayu, she had her foot on the line, so it will remain with Anderson University. It's going to be Erica Martin who's going to inbounds the ball. She gets it into Rayner. Rayner now sets the offense as we give a box look. The cut to the baseline, shot up, good. Hannah Hodges.
She was all alone under the basket.
Right, we came out of a box look, and she came off of a screen in the high post. Good execution by the Lady Trojans in the offense. Pavelu will get it over to Blakeney. Blakeney. Get it to Eanes. Eanes drives, and that is a jump ball.
Good hustle.
The possession arrow will remain with Queens, but that was a very good defensive job.
When you can grab the ball when a player's going by you like that, you're pretty good.
Pretty quick hands. And they work on those drills in practice. Hands and feet, hands and feet. Now there's a discussion between Coach Barber and the official, but Coach Barber seems to be satisfied, and so we will now have Queens bring the ball in. That ball was thrown straight off the back. Kaylin Moore threw that ball straight off the back of Hannah Hodges, hoping to get it back and go up, but it did not work. But it was knocked out of bounds by a Lady Trojan, and now Queens will retain possession. Eanes will inbound the basketball. She does so. This is Blakeney. The shot from the corner as the shot clock was running down. It's no good. Anderson University gets it into the forecourt. This is Michaela Green. Michaela Green is going to look. Tries to fight around the screen. And a good save of the ball by Hannah Hodges. Rayner will hold it up top. Rayner's looking for a screen from Hodges. Gets it at the elbow. She stops. It's just off the front of the rim. Rebound there by Christina Eanes. Eanes gets it to Moore. Moore will get it over to Blakeney. Blakeney brings it up top, gives it to Adayu. It goes back to Moore. Moore's now going to drive. She's going to go up with the right hand, and it's going to be a great block by Hannah Hodges. It's off of Hannah, out of bounds. It'll remain with Queens, but Hannah did a good job moving her feet, taking her hand straight up.
Only 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And here is a risky shot inbound, a risky pass inbounds to Eanes. Eanes will get it over to Caitlin Moore, who tried to get it inside to LeVayu, but it's off, and it will remain with Queens, and now only 5 seconds left. This is Moore. Moore from the corner. Good. That's a two-pointer. I didn't know where her feet was, but that's a two-pointer. Rayner's trying to get the ball ahead to Casey Ketchum, but it is off the hands of Moore, and it will remain with the Lady Trojans. Erica Martin gets it into Rayner. Rayner dribbles with the left hand, gets the ball to Ketchum. Ketchum will give the ball back to Erica Martin on the give and go, and the shot is up off the backboard and good. We approach the 1 minute mark in the third period. 61-43. Here's Queens. They will hold at the top of the key. That's Robinson. Robinson gets it to Moore. Moore's looking for a cutter on the baseline. She gets it to Adayu in the post. She goes up with the right hand. Too strong. Rebound there by Erica Martin.
Oh, man.
And the ball is thrown in. It's a little long. It'll go back to Queens. 36 seconds exactly left in the third period. 61-43, Lady Trojans. Adayu will inbound the ball to Kaylin Moore. Kaylin will bring it up. She'll move it to the right side. Now she sends the wing along the baseline. Looks to get it to the post to Wang. Wang had established position, and we're going to have a foul on Hannah Hodges as she reached in as they were trying to get the ball into the post to Wang. AU has 14 fouls. Queens has 2. 25.5 left. Passes into Adayu. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a pass to Moore. Moore is going to try to shoot the three-pointer. It is not strong enough. It's off Queens, and it'll go to the Lady Trojans.
Good play by the Lady Trojans. Let it come off the rim and go out of bounds.
Sure.
Not try to grab it.
Do too much and end up losing it that way. Wang sits down now as the Lady Trojans meet some resistance. There's a very dangerous pass.
High ball.
But it does go off the hands of Arroyo from Queens.
4 seconds left.
Here is an inbounds by Erica Martin. She's going to try to get it in. It's to Adayu. Adayu gets it ahead to Moore. Moore will shoot it, and it's no good. So we have completed 3 quarters of play. It's the Anderson University Trojans 61, Queens 43. This is Anderson University basketball. Now Queens will come. Adayu tries to get the ball over to Moore. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Trojans. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Frank, we need to start. We need to start strong. Finish him off here.
That's right.
This is Madison Baggett. Madison will move it to the right side, gets it to Ace Easter. Ace Easter will go to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will shoot off, no good. Rebound to Adayu for Queens. This is Kayla Moore. Kayla Moore will give it to Adayu. Adayu will get it to Kristen Eanes. Kristen will move it, gets it to Blakeney. Blakeney quickly gets the ball ahead. This is Kristen Eanes. She drives, and the shot is no good. Rebound comes off and quickly gotten to Baggett. Baggett gets it on to Kirkbick, and Kirkbick hits it.
Is Dillard excited or what?
8:35. Queens moves it to the top. This is Caitlin Moore. Caitlin goes up with the right hand. A little soft. Foul's going to be on the floor. The official stands and stares, and we don't know who it's on. That foul was on Baggett. Here's a shot by Queens, off, no good, rebound to Kirkman. Kirkman gets it ahead to Baggett. Baggett gets it to Easter. Easter looks to get it to the post. The ball is cut off there by Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore will move it up for Queens. Caitlin now moves it over to LeVayu. LeVayu gets it to Victoria Robinson. She stands at the free throw line. Now gets it over to LeVayu. LeVayu, his shot is up and it is good.
Good three-pointers.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 65-45. Here's Dillard. Dillard gives it back off to Baggett. Baggett with a running right-hander is good.
Beautiful shot, beautiful play.
It sure was. Good communication between the two. 67-45. 7:20 left in the ball game. And here's a ball that's mishandled by Queens. It's to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will take it. Shot up with a left hand. Good. 69-45. LeVayu moves it into the forecourt. She gets it to Caitlin Moore. Caitlin Moore gets it to Victoria Robinson. Victoria holds it. She goes to the corner to Blakeney. Blakeney gets it to LeVayu. There's a block there. Now it comes back out. This is Eanes. Here's a shot as the time expires, hits nothing.
A desperation shot there.
Yeah, had to get it off quick because that shot clock was running down. Lady Trojans will move it into the forecourt. Easter drives, and she's going to be fouled there. That foul's going to be on LeVayu, and Ace Easter will have two. First shot, a little strong, rolls up and no good. Second shot, up, good. 70 points, Frank. 70-45, 6.5 left. Manny McNeese brings it down, gets it to LeVayu. She splits two defenders for AU. Kirkprick comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Baggett. Baggett gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer looks, gets it back outside to Baggett. Baggett resets, gets it to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will shoot the three. Good.
Good, beautiful three-pointer.
Excellent shot by Mollenhauer. When Mollenhauer can set her feet, she is dangerous from the three-point line. And she's also playing great defense on this end of the court. Here's Wang. She's going to drive on Dillard. She goes up with the right hand, hits, and good.
That was a pretty shot.
That's just two really good post players playing and going at it. If you're a basketball purist, and I know you come from a family who had a pretty good basketball purist in it, that was fun to watch. Here's Kirkprick with the right hand. It's good. 75-47.
You know, they got to within 13 points at one time.
They sure did, and we showed composure, settled down, and we moved back ahead. The ball's going to come over here to Blakeney. Blakeney's going to get it to Wang. Wang's going to hold, look for someone. Nothing's there, but gets it to Blakeney. Blakeney will now stick it outside. This is LeVayu. Her shot is off the backboard and in and good.
I don't think she meant to bank it, but it's beautiful.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, isn't that right?
Exactly.
Madison Baggett now gets it to Easter. Easter will hold there. She'll split two defenders. She goes up. Shot's no good. Rebound by LeVayu.
Wow.
LeVayu brings it down the court.
That's twice it looked like Palming come down the court, but.
And that, wow, LeVayu stops and pops from the right side. As we are approaching the 4-minute mark, 75-53. Here's Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer is going to drive, and she is going to do a very good job of taking it to the defender. The foul's going to be on Melissa Blakeney. We've got a timeout on the court, 75-53. This is AU basketball.
I'll tell you what, Brad. Queens is hitting some three-pointers.
This has been an entertaining basketball game. The music, I can't tell. As we're being serenaded here by Santa Claus is coming to town. And I got a 9-year-old at home that is readily aware that Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's been
an excellent boy this year, and I think Santa's going to be very good to him.
As I was saying, Queens has really lit up the three-pointers in the past 2 or 3 minutes.
That's exactly right. Queens has. And, you know, just like us the other night, that just shows you they're coached well. They just got to play with who they got. But they are playing hard. Madison Baggett, right side, gets it up to Ace Easter. Easter will go to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer will stop. She'll shoot from the baseline. It's good. Alexa Mollenhauer. She has a pretty shot, Frank.
Well, at the end of the third, she had 11 points.
This is Adeyu. Gets it to Wayne. Wayne holds. She gets it inside. Very good pass. Ball was passed inside to Melissa Blakeney, but it was blocked there by Alexis Dillard, and an outstanding block at that. Good job getting her hands up without drawing the foul.
Mollenhauer now has 16 points with 4:14 remaining in the game.
Alexi moves well. Alexi is a 5'11", and she's just a sophomore from Lindale, Texas.
Tell you what, Queens is 7 for 18 from three-point land.
Wow.
We're 3 of 8.
Wow. Getting back to Alexi, though, she just has a really sweet shot. Off the dribble and when she sets her feet. Gets it into Mollenhauer in the post. She's going to look to shoot, goes up with the left hand, a little short. Alexi was going for the rebound. It went off her hands and out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Queens at the 3:23 mark. 77-53 AU. Here comes Caitlin Moore down the court. She's going to get it to Adeyu. Adeyu's going to hold it there. Adeyu's going to look to shoot it, but is denied the opportunity. The ball is given over to LeVayu. LeVayu goes up high to Mandy McNeese. McNeese goes over. They try to get the ball into the post. It's cut off there. It is cut off there by Madison Baggett. And Madison there was contact made between Madison and Adeyu. And
Adeyu is down.
Adeyu is down, and she drew the block, trying to draw a charge, but it was called a block. But she is down and shaken up on the play. Can only hope the young lady's okay. She's played a hard basketball game today.
I think it's the way she hit the court.
Yeah.
She's got 11 points.
Sports like soccer and football and baseball, that grass tends to give. Hockey and basketball, the floor doesn't give, and when you hit it hard.
I've done my share of slides on that court and get court burns.
Absolutely. And she is up and walking off her own power to a nice ovation, good sportsmanship. And we can only hope that the 5'10 junior from Alcente, Spain, Frank, is going to be okay because she has played hard. I have noticed for them tonight where they have a player from Australia. They have a player from China. They have a player from Spain.
Well, Jason Edwards on our men's team is a freshman. He's from Sydney, Australia. I wonder if he knows this young lady for Queens.
He just very well might. Good job by Caitlin Moore. She almost fought through as Rayner was trying to get the ball, but AU does retain possession. Alexis Tate tried to get it inside, but it was stolen. Here's Caitlin Moore. She gets it over. There's a screen. Here's a running right-handed shot. That is Kristen Eanes, and it is good. 2:15 left, 77-55. Jennifer Bollinger will drive, and she's called for the charge. She was driving to the post and drew the charge. I don't know about that one.
I wonder if they got an acting school at Queens.
I don't know. Looked like a block to me,
That's
but
right.
The official was right there. A charge was called, so a charge it is. Got to live with it. Queens brings it down. This is LeVayu. LeVayu will get it quickly to Menise. Menise will get it over to Moore. Moore will work with her right hand. She's picked up by Ace Easter. She goes up with her right hand. It's no good. Rebound there to Alexis Tate. Alexis will work around the center of the court. She gets it over to Easter. Easter holds. She now looks into the post, looking for a screen. Nothing there. She has to dump it up high. This is Alexis Tate. Alexis Tate will kick it over. Here's a shot. That's Bollinger. It's up, and it is short. There's a scramble on the floor for the ball, and it is a held ball situation, and the ball will belong to Queens. 1:17 left, 77-55. We have only committed 2 fouls this period.
I think they had a lot to prove. They had a lot to work on this week.
Yes, absolutely. Kaylin Moore moves it to the right side. Gets it to Mandy McNeese. McNeese will get it to LeVayu. She works with her right hand, drives, gets it. Here's a three-pointer from the right side. That's Kristen Eves for a three, 77-58. 50 seconds now left as AU holds the ball high, gets it up. Here's inside. In the post, that's Jennifer Bollinger, and it is good. 79-58. Caitlin Moore. I have the ball worked to Eanes. Here's a long shot by McNeese that was off and no good. Rebound to the Trojans. Here's the Trojans bringing it down, and I can tell you right now what that's going to be. That's a charge.
That's right. Well, she brought it the length of the court and tried to go in, and that gave them plenty of time to set up.
That was Alexis Tate, and you could tell from the time she got that ball, she was taking it to the front of the rim.
Right.
You like her aggressiveness. Good job by Queens drawing the charge. Queens has the ball as we move to the 10-second mark. Here's a running underneath right-hand shot. That's Kristen Eanes, and it's a good shot. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Rayner holds the ball there. 3, 2, and that's going to be the ball game. And ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Trojans of Anderson University is going to get a win here this afternoon by the score of 79-60. We hope you'll stick around for the men's contest. And this is Anderson University basketball.